Hey everyone, it's Thursday morning, June 25th, and welcome back to Capital Markets Quickie. I'm your host, Endrit Sella, here to break down yesterday's market action in just 2 minutes. Quick note before we dive in. Today's episode is brought to you by AMF Capital Asset Management Frankfurt. Learn more about our funds and strategies at amf-capital.de. Alright, let's get started. Well, it was another mixed day on Wall Street. Stocks struggled to recover after a rough start to the week, especially in the technology sector. The Nasdaq Composite fell 0.4%, while the Standard & Poor's 500 slipped 0.1%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average managed to buck the trend and gained 0.3%, helped by its lower exposure to technology stocks. One of the biggest stories yesterday was oil. Prices continued to tumble as tankers resumed moving through the Strait of Hormuz. Brent crude fell roughly 4% to around $73 per barrel, while U.S. crude dropped closer to $70 per barrel. Markets welcomed the easing supply concerns, although uncertainty surrounding negotiations between the United States and Iran remains. Meanwhile, investors continued taking profits in many of the market's hottest artificial intelligence stocks. Concerns about high valuations, heavy spending, and the possibility of future interest rate hikes kept pressure on the sector. But after the closing bell, Micron gave investors something to cheer about. The semiconductor company reported extremely strong earnings and revenue growth, with sales more than quadrupling from a year ago. Management also issued an upbeat outlook for the current quarter, reinforcing optimism around artificial intelligence demand. Investors loved the results. Micron shares jumped more than 10% in after-hours trading, providing a positive signal for the broader chip sector heading into today's session. So, while oil prices moved lower and technology stocks remained under pressure during the day, Micron's earnings may have given the AI trade a fresh boost overnight. Alright, that's it for today's Capital Markets Quickie. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe and stay in the loop. See you tomorrow morning.